Sometimes it catches. There we go. So we're now live. So with me today, I have got my genuine friend. I know online we often say, "Oh, I've got my good friend, blah blah." This is my genuine friend, Mark Furniss, and we've done quite a few things together. And I have the utmost respect for Mark. He is one of life's true gentlemen, and sorry if I'm embarrassing you. And he also knows his stuff, right? Now, Mark's on here today because for the last, how many months have you been creating this?
It's coming up to 4 months now.
For the last 4 months, Mark has poured his heart and soul into the Not Taught at School University. And from what I've seen, this is nothing short of outstanding, because I thought, being that Mark is a bit of a YouTube expert, I say a bit, he's very much a YouTube expert, I thought this was going to be a YouTube course, but there's that in there, as you're going to see, but this is actually everything that Mark knows on all the different ways to make money. Now, the interesting thing is, before we start recording this, we've been chatting backwards and forwards like a couple of mates in the pub over a pint about our businesses and what we're doing. And, you know, Mark is not kind of like me actively promoting all these Warrior Plus products. So I'm like, well, how are you making your money? And then it all starts coming out. And then you go into the university, and what he's done is he's included in there how he's making his money, which is well, I mean, we just had a conversation where he's said that he's put stuff in there that he was unsure if he should include, and I said I've done exactly the same, so I know how you feel. So, in other words, there's stuff inside here that absolutely flat out will work for you. It will make you money. And one of the things that Mark and I are both passionate about is recurring income, passive income, where you can set things up and they keep rolling. So, a lot of that you're going to find inside this product. And there's also going to be content added to it all the time. And when Mark finds stuff that works, he's adding that into this. So, Mark, do you want to give us a little intro into the university?
Yeah, thanks, Trevor. Thanks for that lovely intro there. And thanks for having me over on your channel.
No, it's a pleasure.
So the Not Taught at School University, this is an idea that's been in the works for a long time. And about 4 months ago, I decided, you know what, now's the time. We're going to, pull the plug and get everything done and into here. So we created a Facebook group with people who are making money online. And then we also have beginners in there, people who are trying to make money online. And then what's happened is, over the last coming up to 4 months, between myself and the people over in the beta tester group, we've created this complete solution for earning money online and from home. And it doesn't matter what method you're interested in, whether it's affiliate marketing, YouTube, niche websites, e-commerce, Fiverr selling. Basically, what I've done is everything I'm doing myself to make money online and from home is in there. I include absolutely everything. And you were saying then, I debated about putting certain elements in the course, and I thought, do I want to share these secrets with people? But, they work, so why wouldn't we put them in there?
And 9 times out of 10, the reality is people just don't actually take action. So if you're watching this now and you are one of the minority that actually does take action and follow through, then you should be getting excited, because this is genuine stuff. Mark really has put in there everything that he's doing to make money online and not held anything back. And we're going to look at the members area in a minute. You'll see that it's very broad. There's lots of different stuff in there. So if you are someone that doesn't want to record videos, doesn't want your face on camera and all that kind of stuff, no problem. If you don't want to create products and launch them on Warrior Plus, no problem. There's everything in here. Everything. And it genuinely is. That's the thing about this as well that I love, Mark. I know that everything I just said to you about me getting access into this members area, because I know that every single thing in there is actually going to work, and that's saying something.
Well, it does. That's the thing. So everything in there does work. It works. As you mentioned, we were speaking before this call. So for me, I'm not time rich. My time's very, it's taken up a lot of time. So a lot of my efforts when it comes to making money online is focused purely on passive income streams. Now, touch wood, I'd say about 90% of my income now is passive, and it's come from work I've done in the beginning. Now, don't get me wrong, in the beginning, you need to spend a little bit of time and effort in there, but the university will, that will give you the shortcut to this. I put everything. And whether we're looking at, well, there's a lot in there. So whether we have an online agency, whether it's affiliate marketing, e-commerce, any of these things, a lot of the time, once you get up to a certain level, you can outsource it. So, I mean, it sounds ridiculous. I have an online agency, which, it does between like $5,000 and $9,000 a month. And I spend an hour a week with that. And people think it's insane, an hour a week, but it's not. And again, in the university, I share documents, what we're using in the business. And yeah, it's just, I genuinely think it's one of the best. Well, it is the best course for making money online. And we have a 5 and 10 year plan for this. So yeah,
and I can confirm, as per our off-camera chats, that Mark genuinely is making that kind of money, and he genuinely is only spending that amount of time on it. He's he's, as he said, he hasn't got a lot of time. He's looking after his family, and it's like he's got a full-time job, right, looking after his family. And so
anyone who has kids, it's a full-time job, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And so we were chatting, and you were saying that it gets like 11:30, 12 o'clock at night before sometimes you get to sit down and go to work. And so it's not gonna work for you. You can't do so much at that time of night, especially when you're looking after young children all day. It's exhausting. And so that's why for you the whole passive thing is even more important. And when we're pushed into a corner where we have to find something that works, that's when the magic happens, right? And we do actually find some really good stuff. So if you could share your screen, Mark, if we could take a look inside the members area.
Yeah, of course.
And we can show everyone what they're going to get.
So can you see that?
No, not yet.
I'm sorry. Let me come back over here.
That's all right.
Apologies.
That's okay.
So it says, let me just move this over here. So it says I am sharing now. Let me try now. There we go. And entire screen.
Let me just turn it off. All right, hold on. Sorry, mate. Try again. I think I buggered it up there.
It's okay. So screen sharing on and entire screen. We'll click on there.
There we go. You are now sharing.
Okay. So we'll come over here, sir. At this moment in time, this is exactly how this looks. And Trevor mentioned it earlier. So this is just the starting point for the university. We've got a lot more lined up for in a couple of months, and also, further down the line, we've got experts coming in and we've got other things. But this is what it currently looks like. Okay, so we have a start here section, and we just go over the basics, and then we've got mindset. And we included this because a lot of the courses that we see for making money online, they don't cover mindset. So in this section here, we go over this, why it's important. But then I also share with you some case studies in terms of affiliate marketing, where I was going wrong. And once I made these few tweaks, we've got a $40,000 case study. And then we've got a case study down here inside from YouTube. So we cover off mindset, and then we've also got additional resources in here. So building confidence, winning mindset, and other things. But I think you'll agree, Trevor, mindset's huge when it comes to making money online, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I think in this industry more than anything, really, because you start off with so many kind of obstacles. When you're looking to make money online, anybody that will tell you it, like all your friends and family tell you it's a scam. It's never going to work. You're wasting your time. Go and get a job. And because when we start off, quite often it is really, really hard to find something that actually works because we're fed so much crap on a daily basis. Then it's really easy to believe what people are saying, and then you doubt yourself, and then there is a chance that you could give up. And the only way that you can really fail in this business is to give up. So mindset is massive, Mark. Yeah,
and the thing is, right, when it comes to making money online, I'm going to say this, right, when it comes to making money online, it's not hard when you break it down, whichever method you look at. It's not hard if you just follow the framework and stick with it. And I genuinely believe that. I don't think making money online in anything is difficult. I genuinely don't.
Yeah, it's not difficult so long as you're doing something that actually works. And I think that's what frustrates me in this industry is that there is stuff released on a daily basis that's just utter crap and will never make any money. The only people that make money out of it are the vendors,
Yeah,
not and they're not doing the thing that they're teaching in their training. They're making money by selling that.
yeah,
And that's the big difference. So what you see on the screen at the moment, with all of these different categories, started an online agency, YouTube, products and training, printables, TikTok, affiliate marketing, etc., etc., etc. This every single part of this, I can guarantee you, will be 100% fact, actionable, and will work because Mark's behind it. And I can say that without a shadow of a doubt. And that's a big difference to the kind of crappy software that's being peddled out on a daily basis that gets people hyped up and they just fall into the whole shiny object syndrome problem and they buy it and it doesn't work and then they buy the next thing that doesn't work and they buy the next thing. Now we've all done that. When I was starting out, I certainly did that, and I was disappointed to find that I was I was sucked in by the sales videos and the sales pages and the claims, and I would do what they taught, and I would do it to the letter, and then I would contact the vendor and say, "Look, I'm doing this, and I've done that. I've done what you said, and I've done this, 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 and this, but I'm not getting the results."
yeah, yeah. And to be honest with you, this is why like this university has taken so long to get completed, because when I release any product, I always want it to be a complete resource. I don't want someone to go through the training and think, I don't know what to do. So in every section inside of here, whether it's, starting an online agency, creating printables, affiliate marketing, whichever one, it's all laid out in genuinely simple to follow methods. And obviously, everything in here I'm doing myself. Now, there are examples inside of the university where I'm not doing a method. So, for example, like the Fiverr section down here, I don't make money with Fiverr. So I went and found someone who does make money with Fiverr, and I paid them to create the content for us. But in any section you can see on here, Trevor, we've got starting an online agency. We cover getting started, okay? So you can see here, it's not just a couple of videos. We have lots of videos here. I have links to my documents. There's live examples of this. And yeah, it's a complete thing. But once we go through, getting started with a method, we then move on to actually, the different concepts we can use to make money. So in here, we've got this Google My Business category down here. And again, I'll link out to the exact tools and resources I'm using myself. And then we just keep going down. So we've got further, additional resources in here. We've got how to get certified with Google, which is pretty good. And then we've also got running paid ads. So everything for creating an online agency is in here. This isn't hype or fluff. This is what I'm doing. And as I said to you before the start of this video, a lot of this now I'm outsourcing.
Yeah,
In
yeah,
the beginning, I did it myself. So, like over here, where we've got running paid ads. Previously, I was running paid ads for different customers, and now again, I just outsource it. I'm like the middleman.
yeah,
And what I like about the university is it doesn't matter which method which one you want to go for, whether it's an agency, whether it's a YouTube, making money with YouTube. We've got lots in here. We've got printables, we've got TikTok, affiliate marketing, creating an online course, as I mentioned, Fiverr, e-commerce. I've also got case studies in here, so full case studies walking you through, how much money I earn, how I actually earn that, and also the steps that I took for this. So we've got case studies in here as well.
And what I like as well about this, Mark, is that when you look at that, you can see that you've got all these different options that you can go. So you could say, right, well, do you know what? I'm going to go for printables to begin with, and I'm going to just ignore everything else. I'm just going to concentrate on printables, for example, which you were discussing earlier on is very, very lucrative and something that you're very interested in growing as well because it's making you good money. It's not like a normal course where you look at it and you think, oh Jesus, I've got to start at the top and I've got to work through everything in here in order to finish. This is like, you can dip into whatever part you want, whichever part really floats your boat, whichever gets you excited and you think there, that's a good fit for me. And then obviously once you've mastered one and you've got that set up, you can then go on to the next. And then you're creating the multiple streams of income, but they're also passive, which is the holy grail.
Yeah, absolutely. And the other part to this university, which I think is going to be key, is the Facebook group as well. So we have people in the group who are making money with affiliate marketing, with an online agency, with printables. So I think it's great because we've got beginners in there, and we've also got people who are, actively earning a full-time income. So, a lot of the time you might go through a course and you might think, well, I want to do this, or is anyone else trying this method? So by having a full training suite here with, videos, articles, PDFs, and all of the content in here, but then also having the community side as well, we can find accountability partners in here. We can speak to people who are maybe on the same goal as us, or people who are, where we would like to be. I just think the whole training and community thing, it's really important. I do.
Yeah, brilliant. Definitely, it helps people to have a certain amount of accountability, and I think it encourages them then to continue to take action when they see other people taking action and getting results, and then it's kind of a confirmation to them that this stuff works. Now, do you want to talk about the pricing for the launch of this and what's going to happen after?
So the pricing, like everything inside of here, was all decided inside of the beta tester group over here. So we played around with the pricing and went backwards and forwards, and we've set on that it's going to cost $297 yearly once this product launches, which is on Friday, the 30th of September. After 7 days, it will increase to $397, and that's it.
And that's it. And I can also say that, Mark being Mark, that is not bullshit scarcity. It will be $297 for 7 days, and then it will be $397. Now, in order to make this even more of a no-brainer than it already is, because for a start, $297, and you can go through his Facebook group, then you'll see it's too bloody cheap, right? For what you're getting here, it's too cheap. You should be biting his hand off at that price, because it's way underpriced. But that's good for you at the moment. I would imagine that as this grows and Mark sees the success of it, he's probably going to continue to increase those prices. So this is your way to get in at a much lower price. But to sweeten the deal, we've got a special bonus, haven't we? That is actually selling for a lot more than $297. That my buyers will get if they buy through me, your university, right?
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. I mean, I still can't believe I've agreed to it, Trevor, if I'm being honest, because
I do tell my list that I twist people's arms, but yeah, this has been quite a bit of twisting for you guys, so I hope you appreciate it.
Yeah, so in fact, like, can you still see my screen?
Yeah, I certainly
Let me see if I can bring this up for you. ytpassivesuccess.com. So I have another YouTube course. Now, this YouTube course has been around for probably about 2 years. And this is a course which I still sell even now to this day. We charge $497 for this. You can see this course over here. It will teach you how to build an online passive business that pays you even when you are sleeping. Okay. So inside of here, it's to do with YouTube. Now we cover on camera, off camera. We also cover outsourcing the whole thing. We look at YouTube cash cow channels. We also have regular updates inside of here. So about a month ago, I went ahead and did a full case study on here where I outsourced the complete channel on YouTube. But in terms of that course, it's everything that I'm doing to build a passive income online using YouTube. And over on this is the sales page, so you can see on here inside of the course, I'll show you exactly how I got channels monetized in 12 days, in 16 days. Then once we've got it monetized, I then share with you how to earn money. So obviously we've got YouTube AdSense, but then we have things like affiliate marketing and other bits. And then we've got lots of testimonials on here as well. And these are not these are not made up testimonials. These are real testimonials from people who have
just saw me going past as well.
Yeah, that was you got the course when it first launched, which was, like I say, about 2 years ago now. This is Jared. This is a guy who recently bought the course, went through the training, give me an honest testimonial for it.
Yeah, and I think I mentioned at the beginning about you being a bit of a YouTube expert, and then corrected that because Mark absolutely knows YouTube inside out and has been incredibly successful on YouTube. And this is a fantastic course. It's well worth every single penny of the $497. But you're going to get that course absolutely free of charge when you pick up the university through my link. So I think that for me, that is so exciting. The thought of having the Not Taught at School University plus your YouTube course, that would be enough for me. If I was starting right now, that would be enough for me to know, yeah, you know what, Trev, everything's going to be all right. You're all good. You've got everything you need here. This is not like the crap that we see on a daily basis. This is genuine training that absolutely will get you results.
Yeah, and also, Trevor, I'll just say on this YouTube passive success course as well, we've been in talks about putting the price up to here. I mean, you can see on the sales page here, price increasing to $997. We're genuinely thinking about doing this because obviously the course was created 2 years ago, but it's still updated. We have regular case studies in there. We have live training and stuff. And yeah, we are seriously, contemplating putting the price up on.
You could easily charge $997 for this. You could easily charge $997 for the university. At the same time, you could easily actually charge $1997 for this and $1997 for the university. And I'm not saying that as a load of bullshit.
Well, the thing is, with regards to the pricing as well, right? Without sounding big-headed or anything like that, I know I could charge a lot more for the university, but the whole concept of the university was, having this product available for people who want to make money online. So, I can remember what it was like myself when I was buying these courses back in the day. If someone would have said, right, this is the ultimate way to make money online, it covers everything you need, but, you need $2,000, I'd have thought, it's out my reach. It's completely out my reach. That's why over in the beta tester group over here, the pricing was decided with the beta testers.
Yeah.
And I said to them from the outset, look, I want this to be available for as many people as possible. And literally, I mean, I showed you before this, everyone in the group thinks it's too cheap. Everyone said to me, it's far too cheap. All of these here should be standalone courses. But, with everything that's going on in the world and, money's tight, isn't it? I want to offer a solution for making money online. And as I mentioned, I see where this can potentially go in the next 5 and 10 years. I think it's just going to be huge. I really do.
Absolutely. Now, just before we close, a couple of things. We were talking about TikTok, right? Is it your brother-in-law that's been making some money on TikTok?
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
It's again, I mean, when we was building this university, the more I went into each one of these methods and started looking into it, it was just like, why people aren't making money with this is genuinely unbelievable. So in terms of TikTok in this training here, I've got a live case study where I earn $180, and I got 2,000 followers in 7 days. Now, my brother-in-law, he's got a huge TikTok account, and he spends realistically less than 30 minutes a day on his account. And inside of this training here, I show you inside of his account the sorts of videos he's doing. And he wasn't including affiliate marketing in his TikTok videos, okay? And when I say that, I mean he just didn't have a link on his TikTok profile. So he put a link on there. And anyway, fast forward to today, right? His TikTok, he's not on camera, he's not talking himself. He uses free software, which is linked to down here. He's getting over 3 million views every single week. He's in the TikTok Creator Fund, which means he gets paid for his videos on TikTok, and he's earning money from affiliate marketing. And he's spending genuinely less than half an hour a day on this method, and he's earning over $1,000 a month with it.
Yeah, and let me just say as well that because we chatted about this, didn't we, before we came on, and Mark's brother-in-law actually, because Mark said to him, "Look, would you mind like sharing your stuff for the university?" He was like, "No, I don't want to get my face on camera." He's actually using TikTok videos to make this money, and he's someone who's like no face on camera, which shows you that you don't have to have your face on camera, and you don't have to be a public sort of, one of these egotistical public facing people in order to make money with TikTok.
Yeah, and do you know what, Trevor? Right, he showed me this method, and I've seen it on TikTok, and without giving too much away, he shared with me this method which can guarantee you can get people to watch your video over and over and over again. And when he said it to me, I was like, That's why it looks like that on TikTok. I completely get it now. I completely understand
And
why videos
is that
creators.
included in here?
Oh yeah, of course
Yeah.
it is. Everything's included in here.
Yeah, fantastic, fantastic. Well, I think that this is one of the best things I've seen in a long, long time. It's very exciting. I know that you're adding to it, and that your plan is a long-term plan, as we've discussed. You know, sort of 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, which is great for anybody that's coming on board. Now would be the best time to join to get the very best value for this, and then just come in and choose. You know, I mean, you might want to go through the whole lot in the order it's in, or you might just want to pick and choose what appeals to you, what resonates with you. But everything that you need is in there, and it's all based on fact, and it's all based on stuff that actually works. And the emphasis is passive income.
It really is passive income, and we've got a lot more things lined up to bring into this over the coming months. We've got some different experts coming into we've got someone coming in to speak about e-commerce, because obviously e-commerce is huge, isn't it? And we cover retail arbitrage, drop shipping, but we've got someone coming in to speak about Amazon FBA. We've bought some different softwares that we're going to be including down here, and then it's just going to be an ongoing thing that's going to continuously grow and get bigger and better.
Brilliant. Well, I wish you every success with this, Mark, and I'm sure it's going to be a massive, massive hit, especially at this ridiculously low price. So don't forget, if you're watching this now and wondering how you get started, you'll find a link below this video. If you're watching on YouTube, there'll be a link below this video going directly to the sales page. There'll also be a link going to my review page. And if you're on my review page, then you'll find a button there. I must say it's essential that you check that you are cookied to me. All right. There will be instructions on this page on how to do that. But basically with Warrior Plus, if you're cookied to me, when you make your purchase, you will find my bonus access in your Warrior Plus account. If you are not cookied to me, it means you've gone through somebody else's link and you will not get my bonuses. And that would be an awful shame because you'd miss out on that YouTube course as well. So make sure that you're cookied to me, but grab this as soon as you can. Please, please, please don't let this one slip through your fingers. Even if you think you haven't got time now with everything that's going on in the world, this is a resource that you need. This is a resource that can change everything for you and give you peace of mind going forward. So, Mark, thanks very much for your time. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Yeah,
And I
thank you.
wish you all the best, mate. Okay.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, Trevor, and thanks everyone for coming along and listening and having a look at the university.
No worries. Cheers, Mark. Thanks a lot, mate.
All right, cheers.